Some years back I read an interview with Trent Reznor in which he was talking about experimenting with Nine Inch Nails' sound, and he wondered what it would be like if, for example, he got a female singer, like someone like Sade, and he was curious about what would Nine Inch Nails sound like with Sade singing. And when I first heard How to Destroy Angels, that interview was the first thing I remembered. Trent Reznor's wife, Mary Queen Mandig, does have a voice that has something of a Sade-esque sort of quality to it. Although on songs like Ice Age, she sounds almost like Sheryl Crow, which is really interesting to hear when you place it over the bizarre electronics and exotic instruments. And a few of the songs from their early releases do have something of a Nine Inch Nails sort of quality to them. They have melodies that are very similar to melodies that you would hear in Nine Inch Nails songs. I find that Trent Reznor is often fond of using certain intervals and transitions between notes. For example, some parts of A Drowning sound a lot like parts of Right Where It Belongs. And there is a version of this album that you can get with 4 bonus tracks that are songs from earlier releases: Parasite, Fur-Lined, The Believers, and A Drowning. In another interview I saw, Trent Reznor talked about how he wanted How to Destroy Angels to be more electronic than Nine Inch Nails. And it is more electronic than Nine Inch Nails, although they do also experiment with more exotic acoustic instruments like on Ice Age. And despite the fact that there are a few songs that sound sort of like Nine Inch Nails songs, I think that this band is at its best when they sound completely different from Nine Inch Nails. How Long is my favorite track on the album, and there's no surprise that they made it the single. And when I first heard it, I was struck by how unlike Nine Inch Nails it sounded to me. The harmonies on this track are pretty great, and I think the best parts of the album in general are when Mary Queen and Trent sing together. And that's just something that you didn't hear from Nine Inch Nails. I love hearing musicians play outside of their usual genre. It's like watching an actor play against type. It really shows their versatility. While Nine Inch Nails was more of an industrial rock band, this is more of, I guess you could say, a dark wave band. It has that much more mellow, melodic, electronic sound of dark wave. This album also has a lot more of the glitchy sounding electronics that you would hear on later Nine Inch Nails albums. I suspect these are largely due to the influence of Atticus Ross. Year Zero was the first Nine Inch Nails album that Atticus Ross co-produced, and it had a lot more of those glitchy sounding electronics that really set it apart, I think, from the stuff that Trent did in the 90s. And all of that is fun, of course, but my favorite parts of the album are still the melodies and the harmonies. They are so impressive that I found myself not paying nearly as much attention to the electronics and the instruments, especially on songs like How Long and Strings and Attractors. So I would definitely recommend this album. Even if you're not a Nine Inch Nails fan, I really think that you'll find something on this that you will like. I totally dug it.